Catchy song.
It's a very catchy song. I love it.
It's stuck in my head every time I hear it.
Yes, it is. Hey, name that wrestling promotion.
Funny that you should mention that. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? My name is... Okay, we need to sit up a little bit so that way they can actually see us.
Hey, that would help.
My name is Harry Broadhurst. Sitting to my immediate left is Warren. Actually, you're on my... See, this is weird for me. You're on my right now.
He doesn't know his left from his right. He's pedestrians. Yes,
You know what it is, folks? I'm going to end up having to put my fingers up, like so that way the one that makes an L is the left. You know how they teach you in elementary school?
This is why you're not allowed to drive. Anyway.
Indeed, folks. Welcome to the third episode of the BDP. Again, I'm Harry Broadhurst. To my right,
it's Warren
Freeman. And...
yeah, One Direction. Anyway.
No, that's a crappy band. Anyway. Anyways.
That was good.
So we got something to discuss.
Yes, we do.
We actually have a very big show to discuss.
A very huge show.
I have a question.
What's your question?
Who's your hero?
I think it's Chris Hero.
I believe it is Chris Hero.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, February 9th, the Diamondplex in Wheeling, West Virginia. Address available on the Black Diamond page. If you don't know it, if you do know it, then obviously you'll be there. Chris Hero debuts for Black Diamond Wrestling as he takes on the Reaper, Matt Connard.
That's going to be an interesting matchup, to say the very least.
Especially considering the fact that the Reaper's last big match was against the Iceman, Tony Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
He came up on the short end of the stick in that contest.
Yeah, but you mentioned Iceman. He's the number one contender for the BDW Heavyweight Championship.
We'll get to the Iceman here very shortly. Obviously, this is a huge match for Matt Connard.
Oh, yes.
But the thing is I think Matt Connard actually has an advantage going into this match.
Because of his win last month?
No, the fact that there is so much information available about Chris Hero.
Oh, you talked about this on commentary.
How much information is there for Matt Connard?
Right.
That becomes the question. All right, folks. Anyways, continuing on here, you mentioned him. We might as well get to it right now. The other half of our double main event.
Are we doing the main event first?
No.
Okay. No, I mean, I know, not on the show, but I mean for the purpose of this show.
Yes, apparently we are.
Okay, let's do the main event first.
Well, actually, we did Hero and Connard first.
We did.
No, the main event is for the Black Diamond Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, what I like to call the Holy Grail
of Black Diamond Wrestling.
Yes.
The champion, the American Psycho, and your favorite wrestler.
He's my favorite wrestler.
Go ahead.
Chris LaRusso.
Chris LaRusso defends against the aforementioned Iceman, Tony Johnson. Tony coming in on a winning streak here, as I mentioned. He did pick up a big win over Matt Connard the last time we were in the Diamondplex. Mm-hmm. And this match right here could be just as important for him as he finally gets a chance to redeem himself following his ineffective cash-in after winning the Royal 8 last year.
Yeah, and it's ironic that it's almost a year anniversary, isn't it?
I believe it's almost a year to the day that he won Royal 8.
Mm.
So, he's got that going for him. Also, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about another big match coming up here. Let's talk about the fact that, well, there's been a bit of a breakdown in the system.
A little bit.
And you could say the result of that breakdown was fantastic.
It depends on how you...
I guess that depends on whose perspective you're looking at that from. If you're looking at it from Jack Pollock, Peyton Graham, and Marcus Mann's perspective, then it was fantastic. If you're looking at it from Tyler Cross and Edric Everhart's, maybe not so much.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think they were such fans of this. Mm-hmm. So anyways, they finally get their chance here. 2-on-2. Mm-hmm. I can't say 1-on-1 because it is a tag match.
Yes.
2-on-2.
Tag match, player. All right.
The fantastic ones go 2-on-2 with System Elite here.
Yes.
A match that was supposed to happen at our last show in Brilliant, but unfortunately due to scheduling arrangements, was not able to occur. Mm-hmm. So we'll see what happens when these two teams get it on in Wheeling, West Virginia.
Yeah, it's going to be a hectic matchup.
Oh, I got a funny feeling you got to think that System Elite are both going to be looking for revenge after what happened the last time we were at the Diamondplex.
Oh, of course.
Getting jumped and assaulted by that chair by Peyton Graham.
Yeah. Hopefully, I think it was Edric, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it was Tyler.
It was Cross that suffered it.
It was Tyler Cross.
Any word on that? Is he okay?
I'm guessing he's ready to go if he's cleared for the Aces Wild show.
Well, we'll find out. That could hurt him now.
Yeah, we'll have to see how well Tyler Cross is able to go coming off of that concussion. Absolutely. In addition, fans, so the main event of the last time we were at the Diamondplex, do you remember what it was?
Yeah, it was Flash versus Aarons.
Jay Flash and Chase Aarons for the Over the Edge Diamond Division title. We technically unified the belts, but they're still separate entities.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, in this particular instance, they will both be defended in the same match.
Okay.
As Jay Flash gets his rematch.
Automatic rematch clause.
Against Chase Aarons for the Over the Edge Diamond Division title. Fans, these two tore it up.
Yes.
In January. And if you have not seen that match, you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Or a better way to go about that would be to be there February 9th, the Diamondplex for Aces Wild, where you get a chance to see these two men go one-on-one again.
If you're not there, you're a loser.
That's pleasant.
Yeah.
What if they live out of state and they watch us on Ustream.tv?
Well, then they can watch us on Ustream.
Yeah. And now if you're not there or watching us on Ustream.tv, then you're a loser.
Yep.
Better?
Yes.
Okay.
I love how you plug the Ustream, too.
That's what I do.
That's what you do.
Bit of a rematch from our last show.
Mm-hmm.
The team of Froflex gets another shot at the former tag team champions.
Does this mean what I think it does?
I believe Ginger will be in the building here.
Yes, Ginger's going to be there. All right.
Oh, Jesus.
Ginger.
I'm going to tell Chess Flexor on you.
I'd rather you didn't.
I don't really need to. All he has to do is watch the video.
Yeah, he could just watch the video.
You know, there's that.
Yeah, there's that.
As they take on the Industries, Destin Vane and Kid Cupid.
Mm-hmm.
Big news here for the Industry. They're kind of down another member.
Another damn member.
Bulldozer getting suspended after putting his hands on our referee Scotty McFly at the last show.
And how many referees were assaulted, like, the very next show?
How many referees were assaulted that same show? Yeah, because Jake Clemens kind of got his at the hands of Vicious Vinny Stone and Ruthless Rick Rumsky.
Yeah, but no one suspended them.
Maybe Timothy Cash wasn't there, right?
No one suspended Chris LaRusso. Not that they should anyway. But
yeah, go ahead. Throw your boy under the bus.
I'm not. All I'm saying is, no one else got suspended for hitting the referee but the Bulldozer. I just don't think that's right.
Anyways, so you ready to discuss the other match that we have on the card?
Yes.
So I got a question. Can you really consider something a church without any followers?
No, you're kind of just.
Kind of a one-man militia.
I guess. Yeah.
That would be a great nickname for him. The one-man militia, Sean Resnick.
It's too long.
That is worse than the leader of the Church of Resnick?
It's just nothing rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, you know, it happens. Sean Resnick goes one-on-one with Harley T. Morris. Nice to see Harley back in.
Yeah.
Him and David kind of broke us into the company in regards to our commentary table because when we first debuted back in December, it was the four of us calling that first show.
It was. I had a great time.
I wonder if David's still afraid of the Jester.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
I would imagine so.
You know why? Because I'm not exactly the biggest fan of him either.
I'm not.
He is not on this card, and I could not be happier about that.
I stay away from him.
Yeah.
Personally.
I stay at the commentary table, I do my job, and that's the extent of it. Bonus match, fans.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, Chris Hero's coming in. Well, a couple of Chris Hero students are coming in as well, and they will face off in your opening contest, as it will be Trick Davis and Reed Bentley. Now, I can't say that I'm super familiar with Reed Bentley.
Mm-hmm.
We have a couple mutual friends in common. I know him through another friend of mine that did DVD work for him, who apparently is telling me that Reed's going to be one of the next big things here. Now, Trick Davis I'm very familiar with.
Okay, so tell me about Trick Davis.
Trick Davis is a man who made his name actually feuding with the man that he's coming in with, Chris Hero.
Mm-hmm.
Back in 2006 in a promotion based out of the Indiana, Kentucky, Illinois area.
Okay.
I won't specifically mention names, but anybody who knows Hero's reputation knows where Hero comes from. It's the same place that guy that works on Monday nights comes from. Monk.
I don't think he works there anymore.
Well, you know, anyways. So, Trick has had a series of fantastic matches with Hero, including one in the TPI back in 2006, which was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And another one that was on the, I want to say the TPI 2010 card? Well, either way, I know it was a last man standing match that he had with Hero as well, and it was another fantastic match. So Trick Davis is a standout. Not the biggest guy, but an amazing heart. I've seen him get the crap destroyed out of him by a guy named Cash Flow, who hit him so hard you would think Trick owed Cash money.
I get it! Because it's
there.
cash flow!
I went there, folks.
But back to your point about being small. How many small guys in this business have made it big?
There are quite a few.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not possible for Trick. I'm just saying that, I mean, he's not the biggest dog in the fight, but he's a lot like, what was it that we were describing this way the last time? not the Gory.
Yeah.
You're saying Gory's not the biggest dog in the fight, but he'll never know that.
Right.
Because he'll bring the fight to you no matter what.
I called him a pit bull because pit bulls, they don't know how big or small they are.
Absolutely, fans. So there you go.
That's a wrap.
Yeah.
Wrap a ball on it, stick a fork in it, whatever you want to do. But make sure you're there.
Yeah. Let's give them the details one last time, shall we?
Yes.
February 9th, 6 o'clock. The Diamondplex in Wheeling, West Virginia. Tickets are $10, and trust me, to get a chance to see Chris Hero live, $10 is a steal.
Yeah.
And not to mention, it's Black Diamond Wrestling. You're going to get your $10 worth.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to get $20 worth, maybe even $30.
I would say.
Fans, you don't want to miss it. February 9th, Ace is Wild at the Diamondplex in Wheeling, West Virginia.
And it's not like y'all got anything better to do anyway, so bring your butt on down there.
He's Warren Freeman.
I'm Warren Freeman.
I'm Harry Broadhurst.
He's the Harry Broadhurst.
The new voice of Black Diamond Wrestling. Trevor yelled at me for calling myself the voice, so I'm now the new voice.
Can we call you the Harry Broadhurst?
No.
How about the Harry Broadhurst?
Say something stupid, Warren. Anyways, we will see you February 9th at the Diamondplex. For Black Diamond Wrestling's Ace is Wild. Take care, everybody.